Good morning. Welcome everybody. I'm back. I'm a little brighter today. I had a bit of a whinge yesterday, if anybody's checked that video out. I just had to have a little purge and get things off my chest. We often go through days like that where we just have to express things. I'm sure you've all been there. So it is the 1st of November today. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, what is going on with this year? Firstly, I just want to thank all you guys that constantly support me on my channel. I know we're experiencing very similar things and you guys constantly support me. I hope I'm supporting you too with some of the information I'm giving you. But I just want to let you guys know that I really do appreciate your feedback and taking that time to write back to me on my channel. I know that you're watching my videos pretty much on a daily basis, and that I do appreciate you giving me that time as well. Because it helps me, and I'm hoping, like I said, that it helps you guys as well. At least we have a laugh here, don't we, on this channel, with some of the things the guides give to us. Honestly, I think that's why they do it, actually, to keep us going, because it's just the most ridiculous experience, isn't it? Anyway, if you are new, please subscribe, and I'll close my eyes, we'll get started, and we'll see what comes up for the 1st of November. Wow. Gosh, they're showing me that things are still being hidden. So they're saying to me things are being painted over, which we know that they are. They're showing me, like, for example, wallpaper on a wall, and then someone comes along to hide it, and then they're painting it with paint. But the thing is, that's there for maybe a number of years, but eventually things get exposed again. For example, if someone buys their house and they decide to rip the wallpaper off and paint and everything, it could be up to 5 layers. So this is what they're saying about the truth softened hidden. It can be painted over and covered and hidden. There's a lot of this going on at the moment, obviously through government. I don't know about you guys, but I've had this super scratchy throat for about a month. Sometimes I don't have it, but there's a lot of stuck energy in this throat chakra. For me, I keep going. I've even had to suck cough lollies, and I don't even have a cold or anything. I don't know if you guys are experiencing that, but it's about that jammed up throat again, isn't it? So I'm getting this covering up of the walls, like with the paint. So this would be, I would say, about the, obviously their agenda. Things are being covered up. And this could even be, I've talked about it here before, the Crime Investigation Board, that we're starting to piece things together, these people waking up. It's like it's all being painted over. They're trying to hide the story, and we know they are. They're very good at hiding things. So I'm getting this painting of the wall, meaning the big cover-ups. And funny enough, the wall, they're showing me this really terrible green. It's there's a name for the green. It's that very dark green. I can't think what the name of it is. It has got a name. It's that very dark, danky green, like slime, but very dark, rotten slime colour. So it's the greens. And I'm thinking this would connect back to the renewables. So the green paint is kind of covering up everything else that's going on. So that's why I think the major focus at the moment is on renewables, because it's about going green, saving the planet, doing your bit. That's what I'm getting at the moment. They're covering us all up with the renewable agenda, which we knew they were going to have to simplify things. So they're really pushing this hard. I keep saying in Europe and these places up there, Paris, France, they're pushing this really hard now. Munich, I keep getting Munich, don't I? So that's why everything else is being kind of covered up with the yucky, is it bottle green? What's that awful dark green? Anyway, it's a green. Oh, it's raining here again today. Not much spring happening. Okay, let's see where else we go today. So there's more cover-ups going on. I'm getting Canada. Canada's getting hit by a lightning bolt. They're showing me Canada getting like, boom, hit by a lightning bolt. Hang on, let's see where we go. And it's saying to me, it's sending out a shudder. God, I hope it's to the people over there. I hope this is the wake up message. We know that woman, is it Alberta? was starting to speak out. She sort of speaks out, doesn't she? Then apologises and speaks out about the unjabbed and all this kind of thing. So there are a few lightning bolts happening in Canada, and they're still trying to take down Trudeau, aren't they, by calling out all the lies. But there's so many lies. How do you call them all out? There'd be that many. Imagine the list of lies for Trudeau. Oh my God. So I'm getting this lightning bolt moment for Canada, and it's shaking the energy. Let's hope it shakes and wakes everybody up. See, I don't think it's around fear in the people. I don't. Because when you think of a lightning bolt to me sends a shock. So it's like sending a shock through people. See, maybe these are going to be about truths. Maybe this is going to be a shock for the people because they've been lied to. We know they've been lied to, but they might just start to come to that realisation now, and it's going to be a hell of a shock, isn't it? When you realise your government, your doctors, everyone's been lying to you. Your Prime Minister, is that what you call Trudeau? Yeah. That everyone's been lying to you. That's a hell of a shock. That's a lightning bolt moment right there. Is it Zeus? Zeus is the lightning bolt guy, isn't he? Well, Zeus is coming in Canada, and he's like one of those gods, isn't he? The god of thunder or lightning or something. I'm sure it's Zeus. So that's what's happening in Canada. There's a few lightning bolt moments happening over there. That's a good thing. We need things to shake up. Because when everything's stagnant, no one wakes up. So you need these moments to wake people up. God, it's pouring rain now outside. Not much spring happening here. I'm going to have to put a jumper on again today. Let's see what else we get today. God, I'm getting England. Oh, God. They're showing me a waiter, like, not a waiter, what do you call, like, a royal butler, a butler, bringing out the silver platter. I feel like England, they're going to start hitting you with your packages. Yes, you're going to be offered some packages soon of how you can control your finances, perhaps. There's going to be these great packages that they're coming out with in England. And they're showing me the butler, this very proper butler with his silver platter, serving it up to the people. So obviously Sushi, Charles, a few of these elites are bringing things together, and they're going to offer things to the people. This is sounding a little like sort of kind of credit scoring, isn't it? It could be, yes. Well, if you're doing this, and this, we'll provide you with this lovely package. So it's the reward systems are kind of already starting in a very subtle way. So I am getting the butler with the silver packages in England. Your packages are about to arrive. And I would say this is around, obviously, renewables, but it's also going to be around monetary aspects of your life. So see, this is that trickery. I think I talked about it yesterday with Sushi. They're going to pretend that they're giving you all these benefits, but they're actually still taking everything when it comes to housing, affordability, cost of living. But we're going to reduce this. The illusion. So you're getting your packages soon, and it's gonna seem very enticing for people. So they're gonna probably take them because people are none the wiser, unless you're here watching my channel. But the butlers now arriving with the packages to offer to the people. So that's what I'm getting. Let me see what these might be about. Hang on a minute. It is. They're like discount packages. They're discount packages like... well, you can have a percentage on this, or you can, if you can manage to keep your electricity, this is the example system. If you can manage to keep your, for example, your electricity bill under, say, $1,000 or whatever a month or whatever, then you will get this food voucher from, for example, Costco or whatever. They're going to reward you with this kind of thing if you keep your emissions and things down. This is just an example of the kind of packages they're going to start offering. If you're being a good little citizen and doing as you're told, you will get rewarded. It was the same with this reminds me actually, same sort of scenario as with the jab wheel. When you get your, boosters and all this kind of thing, you get your free meal vouchers. heaps of people here were getting meal vouchers. They were getting discounts to theme parks and things like this. They got rewarded. So this is what's happening in England. You're going to start to get rewarded if you can keep your, energy down and all this kind of stuff. These are the areas they're going to focus on. So the butler's arriving and the packages are coming and the rewards are coming. So we're starting very subtly, but I think sushi's going to start the rewarding systems. And this will be like a fun thing at first. They're going to make it all fun. We know that's kind of fun because people get excited. Gosh, I know people that went and pretty much got just to get the free meal vouchers at the local RSL club. None of the unjab were allowed in the RSL club for years. It was just ridiculous. So they got rewarded. So that's where we're at the moment in England. They're starting to make it a fun experience. Fun. God, it is a clown show, isn't it? The more you think about it. All right, let's see where else we go. Oh, I'm getting Wales, Louise. There's movement in Wales. It's showing me like a wave coming over the people in Wales. They're starting to push things there in Wales now. They're showing me they're putting the feelers out. This is starting to spread further now. It's not just London, England. They're starting to spread the feelers. So they're getting a feel of where the people are at. Now, I always talk about them doing their background research and studies on the people and what the people will tolerate and what makes people stand up and what doesn't make people stand up. Well, that's what I'm getting at the moment. I'm getting that they're starting to spread. So this is pretty much sushi. He'll be starting to spread and put the feelers out to how far they can sort of push this whole energy renewables. They're trying to spread that further afield. So I am getting that. I'm definitely getting that. It's starting to spread out now. Well, this is, again, it comes back to the takeovers. They're trying to take over everything. The big corporate. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Let's see where else we go. God, it's just the same pattern, isn't it? It's just like the CV virus. They just crept along and just sort of ate everyone up on the way, didn't they? That's what's happening now with pretty much the renewables and the takeovers. It's sort of like creeping lava. That's what they're showing me about this agenda. It's like creeping lava. It's come out the volcano and it's like creeping lava, just killing everything on its path and like, I guess, burning everything on its path. But that's what I'm getting. That's the takeover. It's got that volcanic energy. Let's see where else we go. I keep getting Ireland today. Ireland's got fight backs. You guys are quite feisty over there. I know in Ireland you've certainly had your share of dramas over the many years. You're not people that stand down. It's saying that Irish people like a good fight, as in they are willing to stand up. So I do feel like in Ireland that people are starting to stand up. They're trying to, they are actually voicing their opinions. We may never see it, of course, on mainstream media or anywhere because it all gets shoved down the algorithms, as we keep saying. But I am getting that Ireland. I feel like you're going to have like a fresh face in democracy. That's what I'm getting for Ireland. There's like a fresh face. It's showing me like this youthful face in Ireland. It's either someone's making a comeback or someone's standing up about the injustice. I am getting this fresh face in Ireland about talking about democracy. And that's a good thing because you need someone who's got a voice to stand up and sort of represent the people. So I'm getting that for Ireland. And the guides are saying if you're over there, don't switch off yet because you've got some fights to come, but they're not like literally fights. They're just standing together and supporting each other. So that's really what your role is now if you're living in Ireland, is to really support each other and stay supported. Let's see where else we go. So that's pretty positive over there for Ireland. You guys have got a lot of that fighting spirit over there. see what else we get. They're giving me the English. The English. The English have had enough. We've been saying this like globally for pretty much everyone's had enough, but the English are really tired of this. I think I said it the other week, didn't I? It's like this ping pong game. People in England don't know if they're Arthur or Martha. They don't know what's going on. See, this is where Sushi, I said, would have this little period of a few weeks to just sort of let the dust settle. And he's trying not to confuse people too much. So he's not going to be like in their face, jamming things down their throat like Liz Truss did, because that backfired big time. So he's going to be a lot smarter. Like I say, he's a very, very clever man, Sushi. He is. And if he can keep the his race part of it out of it, he'll go a lot further. And I think he'll realise that, though, that people just don't want to be talking about like his culture all the time. People want to know how he's going to change their lives and improve their lives and make a difference. That's what his role is. Yes, people at first want to know all about him, but if that train keeps going and going, it'll turn people off him. So, but he's aware of that. So I feel like that's why the people in England are a little bit muddled up still, because he hasn't come right out and hit them really hard. So there's still this like slight confusion. Like, is he going to be the bloke for the job? What's his agenda? Where are we going? The path still isn't clear for people in London and England and probably the UK, obviously. I feel like that path hasn't become quite clear yet. There's still a lot of confusion over there. Because their old life drove down the road, like I said the other day, and disappeared from view. Let's see where else we go. Well, I'm getting that U2 song. I know some people don't like U2. I personally love them. They are an Irish band, aren't they? But I'm getting that Streets Have No Name, and this is what it's saying to me now. And it's that hiding energy. You know, I want to run, I want to hide, I want to tear down the walls from the inside. So this is why we're getting that song, because the people want to run and hide from government because they don't know what's going on, and it becomes overwhelming. So I'm getting that U2 song, Where the Streets Have No Name, because this is the confusion. See, this is a confusion. You think about it, if streets had no name, it would be very confusing for traffic and for people to find things, wouldn't it? So this is kind of the example that the guides are using that song for that reason in England, that people are still, they are probably skeptical, but they're a little confused at the moment. That's just at the moment. Things will change in a few weeks' time. But this is just Sushi letting the dust settle. That's all. Let me see what else there is. God, I'm getting Australia. Had a bit of Australia, haven't we? I'm getting Australia's doing a lot of backburning. So when I think of backburning, I'm thinking of preventing bushfires. That could actually be going on here, although it's raining all the time at the moment. But when I'm thinking backburning, it's like the Australian government is trying to do a lot of prevention. They're trying to prevent things from going wrong. We know they are. They've had to do a bit of backpedaling with their reset agenda rollout. Like I said yesterday, they're all rolling out the green carpet, which is the renewables and the green saving the planet carpet rollout. So this is what I'm getting about the elbow in his government. They're trying to do a bit of backburning. They're trying to do the prevention before things like blow up into a big fire and out of control and people stand up and fight back. They're doing a little bit of backburning just to keep the people at arm's length and keep the people under control. We know that's what they're doing because they don't want people rising up and fighting back. And even though they're, like I said, 7th interest rate rise here yesterday. Honestly. So I'm getting that for Aussie. People in Australia, tired of all this. They are so tired of being taken down. They're getting taken down to nothing here. Everything's going up. Water rates, everything, you name it. I know it's happening globally as well. It's not just us experiencing this, but that's what I'm getting. Oh, jammed up throat. Aussies aren't able to find their voice. What the is wrong with these people? They can't find their voice. They're just taking it. They know it's happening. God, look at my throat. My throat. It's all constricted. It's almost making me want to vomit, actually. That's the feeling I'm getting at the moment for Australia. People just want to throw up because this is becoming so overwhelming. It's making people physically sick in Australia. The cost of living and the direction that their lives are going. Down the toilet. Oh. And they're still just sitting in their lounge rooms, like twiddling their thumbs like this. Like, what are they waiting for everybody else to fight the fight for them? Like, we're not going to do it for them anymore. We've done enough fighting. It's like they just want everybody else to stand up. Well, and you know the sad thing about Australia, and this is the sad part, people just want to, and I know this is global too, people don't want to be different. People don't want to be vilified and ostracised. I keep saying that too. They're too scared to speak up because they know they're going to get attacked. Oh, it's just getting beyond a joke. How's all the bullying that's going on around all this agenda? It's incredible, isn't it? People are so scared, aren't they? Makes you sick, and that they can't find their voice. Well, that's what's happening here in Australia. Oh, honestly. Hang on a sec, I'll see if there's something else to close with today. Yeah, that's what the guys are saying. This is globally. People can't make ends meet now. Homeless is on the rise. Cost of living still on the rise. People are being taken down. Now people are hitting that destructive path. I talked about people getting depression, feeling overwhelmed. There'll be more suicide, sadly. There'll be more mental health because kids get affected because their parents are stressed out. There'll be more bullying at school. We know how this all goes. It just all goes down the line. And life just gets more and more hectic by the day. So this is going to cause that sort of domino effect. That's what I'm getting for, well, definitely for November. It's like the first domino is getting pushed now, and then the rest are just going to follow. That's the image I'm getting. The collapse of pretty much everything, people's lives, the middle range of corporate businesses and things like that, people getting sacked, fired, just the same repeating cycle again, just like the CV virus event, businesses closing because they can't afford to stay open. Oh, it just goes on and on. All right, hang on a minute. Getting the song for some reason by Duran Duran, The Reflex. The Reflex. I don't know what the words are in that song. Hang on a minute. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that song today. I don't know much about The Reflex. If you think of reflex, it's like a reaction, isn't it? That's how I think of reflex. It's like a reaction. God, I wish they would start having a reflex and reacting to a lot of this stuff, these people waking up. Oh, and I haven't forgotten, we're still doing the names as well, guys. So, I mean, check out that song by Duran Duran, The Reflex. It's always from the 80s, isn't it? I've still, this week, we're going to work out the name and title of the new book about the awakening that we always talk about on this channel. And we're also going to come up with our final word for the people waking up. We've got a few really good ones like the sleepers and all sorts of names. There's just so many. It's so brilliant. And thank you guys for contributing to that too, because it just makes my life easier when we can condense things into a single word. So keep your votes coming in for that as well. Hit those like buttons, guys. Comment down below. You know I love to hear from you. And I will get back to your messages today, everyone that's been commenting. Oh, and I just wanted to do some quick thank yous to a lot of you guys out there that have been contributing to my channel for a while. Look, there's probably more, and I hope I haven't missed any. I'm going to say a few today. Hello, S. America's Madman, you're just out there. You're always commenting on everything. It's just brilliant. It's very funny. Jeannie Marie, Shirley, thank you. You always have great input. Reflections, maybe Reflections. Maybe that's where we got the song, The Reflex. Man Moen S, maybe, I hope I pronounced that right. Louise, John, you're always really helpful, John, with your financial tips. Dej674, Madman, I've already said. Danielle over there in Quebec. Lisa, I've got a few Lisas, so all you Lisas. Nicole, Cindy, thank you, Catherine. You're always really helpful when I don't know names of songs and things as well. Leanne, Anne, Pam, you're always helpful too. You always help me out a lot. Marcy, TS, the unnamed channel. Tanya, Laura, and Chris, we always discuss, you know, how these government leaders can shove everything, which they can. Annette, Christy, James, Tim, Mafro66, Janet, MB Ortega, Minority Fringe, Nicole, Hedyid, some I can't pronounce, Kat, LPS Ash, Justine, Gail, Glenda, Tarika Stokes, and of course, not to forget you, Martin. I didn't forget you. Oh, yawning there at work or whatever you're doing. I'm heading off to get my coffee now. Look, and also to anyone else I haven't mentioned on this list, because you know that I think of you guys all the time. Anyone who writes on my channel regularly, look, that's just a handful of the people that write a lot on my channel. I just want to thank all of you guys, and anyone I've missed on there as well. You know, I really appreciate your messages, and I do try to write back to you because you guys help me a lot as well, because this has been very isolating. So, you know, if I have missed anyone, apologies. I'm not doing that intentionally, because I am really grateful. I just wanted to just come on and just let you guys know how much I do appreciate the feedback. It really helps me too. I'm hoping my videos are helping you. We do have a laugh. If nothing else, we do laugh our way through the experience. I know a lot of you are now watching Carl Vernon, so if you do want a good laugh, go and check out Carl Vernon, because he's very, very funny. Oh, some of the things, honestly, we do have to laugh. So look, have a wonderful day. Take care. Thanks again, everyone who writes on my channel. Whoever you are, it's much appreciated, and take care, stay strong everybody, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.